what up YouTube, what up boxing fans? Big news, big news. Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez. Pay-per-view numbers. We have a projection on the pay-per-view numbers, and it's projected at 2.2 million pay-per-view buys. While not fully reported from all distributors, the total buys could challenge the existing record of 2.48 million pay-per-view buys. Just to a reminder, back in the day, when the pay-per-view numbers were released for Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya, they were first released as 2.15 million. And then like 4 months later, it was revealed that there were more. They just kept on counting them. There were extras that didn't get recorded, and it wound up being 2.48 million pay-per-view buys. Now, it seems like the same thing could happen here, and now the initial projection is 2.2 million. So this could definitely be a record breaker. Who would have known Canelo Alvarez, an unproven, unrecognized figure in boxing, had the promotion behind him to send him versus Mayweather in skyrocket mode. And I told you this shit would happen. I told you there was a good chance, and I believed it would break the pay-per-view record. Well, here it is. It's right here, and we're going to find out. Maybe it's going to take a while, because, this is a serious record. They got to tally up all the numbers. But right now, it's going to be very close, it seems. And all it's got to do is hit, 0.3 more. 2.5, and it's there. However, preliminary reports from distributors show pay-per-view buys to be projected at 2.2 million. So there you go, 2.2 million. How can they criticize this shit? Complete financial success. Floyd Mayweather, probably a career high payday. Canelo Alvarez, we know he got a career high payday. That's what it's like to be Floyd Mayweather, To have the media build up a guy for you and chop him down every single time. Congratulations to him. He's done a heck of a job. Just staying in his prime. And that tells you a heck of a lot if you're staying in a prime at 36, 37. There was a lot of comparisons between him and Bernard Hopkins, but even with Bernard, you could tell he lost a little bit at 36 with his punch output. Floyd Mayweather has only gone, like Bernard Hopkins, more intelligent as he's gone forward. However, his accuracy is unfathomable. Like, it is, in terms of CompuBox numbers, but in terms of overall, he's got the best accuracy, I think, in the history of boxing. It's unprecedented at the rate at which he lands his punches. But then you could say, hey, he's fighting guys that don't have great defenses, so they should be easy to hit, right? Well, apparently Floyd Mayweather always makes it look easy. Overall, incredible performance, another dominant performance. Like Dante said, even when they wanted to rob Floyd Mayweather, they couldn't do it. And, that's how you break pay-per-view buy record. You set the standard for greatness. And, at Floyd Mayweather, when he leaves the sport, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a very long time before we see a figure like this. And it's a good thing he's only 36 going on 37. That's old for boxing years, but the way he fights, he can fight like Bernard Hopkins. He can fight till he's like 45, because the younger generation, they're just not keeping pace. There's only one kid out there that can really test Floyd Mayweather, and that's Keith Thurman in terms of a young prospect. The established champion that can really test Floyd Mayweather, his name's Tim Bradley. So until Floyd Mayweather gets in the ring with these two guys, it's going to be a walkthrough. Floyd Mayweather, dominant performance. Congratulations. He just might break his own pay-per-view record. Let me know what you guys think it is, what it is. Peace out, take care.